Bit of a different opening music. Oh, hold on. It's pretty loud. Let me turn that down for you guys. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? My mic should be loud. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys there. Maybe I'll just turn it down a smidge. There we go. Let's see, who have we got in here with me already? Let's see. We've got Nova the Brawler Prime. Hello. KO10. Hello. Anti-Maximal. Hello. Random the Hedgehog. Hello. Nate Dog 73 Gaming. Hello. Finally learning Blender. Yes. Well, I've actually been learning Blender these past couple of weeks. But today actually we're going to jump in and just sort of continue a bit of that journey. So I'll quickly just change screens real quick as this is open. So, whoops, wrong button. Hold on. Let's just go. Yep, there we go. Okay. So essentially, I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Twitter or not. There's my Twitter link just there. But essentially, hold on a sec. Is the music too loud, guys? Because it's pretty loud in my ears, so I don't want it to be too loud for you guys. Blender more like Blender. Haha, Michael, you're always coming in with the funny joke. Also, hello to Super Gamer Plus Show. Glad you can make it. But yeah, so this is pretty interesting. This is a different software. This is normal. Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Twitter or not, or maybe you saw my YouTube Shorts feed, but I put a little up, I put up a little short of me putting together a Tornado Squad render that was based on the front cover of Ace Combat Zero, because I really love the front cover of that, and I just kind of thought, I'll give it a crack, good way to practice. That render took me over, like, I think 2 hours to put together, plus, like, another 2 hours of rendering, so it took a long time. But yeah, so today we're going to be doing something pretty similar, actually. Let's see, music's good, that's good, let's see. Hey man, when are you going to make the crossover animation about episode 3? If you regards to Sonic and the Autobots episode 3, that's coming, Randon. It's still early days, I've still got a few last things to do, but I've made some progress on it already, so it's still a ways off, but still. Let's see. See, I don't use Twitter, and why would you use Twitter? I can see why you'd say that, Anti-Maximal. The only reason I've got it is just because, well, being a content creator, you kind of have to have one, unfortunately. That's just the way it is, but yeah. But, let's see. What else are you guys saying? What animation studios is that? What are you talking about there, Super Gamer Plus Show? If you're talking about the software, this is Blender. Because I'm not sure what you mean by studio. Will episode 3 come out in 2 months? Maybe. We'll see, guys. Like I said, it really depends on how long it takes me to get things done. Episode 3 is going to be pretty jam-packed. I'm planning to do some of it in Blender, actually, but, yeah, so, like, all I ask, guys, just be patient with me. It will come. I'm fully committed to the series, but just remember, animation takes time. Don't rush it. Like, don't rush me, guys. It's just not gonna, because if I do a rush job, it's not gonna be, I want it to be the best it can be, and I don't want to do a rush job. But anyway, as I was saying, so today we're going to make another render, another Tornado Squad render, and the last one I said was based on Ace Combat Zero. This time we're going to do one based off of Ace Combat 7's front cover, as you guys can probably see on the screen there. I really like this front cover as well. It's going to be a little bit different compared to this, but essentially that's what we're going to try and base it off of today. So that is the goal, at least. But and you'll see why we've got 3 characters here. So yeah, let's see. Good stuff. I've been learning a bit of Blender too, as I'm attempting to make some of my OCs as 3D models in it. Yeah, like I should be clear, these models that you guys see here, I did not model them, I imported them from Source Filmmaker. And also, you see these rigs on them right here? I want to give a big shout out to Shadow759, who helped me out with them a little bit. He didn't necessarily rig them, but he put me onto an add-on that really made it easier for me to make better rigs for these guys, because rigging's been the death of me lately in Blender. It's been the one thing that's been the big struggle, and this is just to solve that problem. So, again, big shout out to Shadow759. Not sure if he's watching, but still. I mean, just thank you for your help, man. That really saved me a lot of drama. Let's see. What was you guys saying? My Hero Academia and Transformers make a good crossover? Not too sure. I haven't seen all of My Hero Academia, but, you know. Let's see. I know one of them is Rui. Who are the other two? So this one's Borderless. If you guys saw my 25k sub special stream, You guys would have remembered him. He popped into the call a little bit. And this one's actually Rui again, but in his... That's like his pilot model. Like, I'll show you, like, literally... It was just easy for me to make 2 models, but I can literally just... Where is it? If I click this... Oh, it's this one, I think. If I had to click this, see? It's just him. Also, yeah, as you guys may have noticed the music, it's not Sonic music. I figured we're going to use some Ace Combat music today, given that's what we're kind of going for. But anyway, I think we may as well just get started on the render. I've been babbling for like 10 minutes already, so let's see how we go. Rigging is hard, can't wait to encounter that in my models. Yeah, that's not easy. Blender does come with something called Rigify, which is useful. I checked out the Auto Rig Pro on Blender Market. You'd have to pay for that, but it's pretty useful. It didn't really work well, though, for these Sonic characters because of their different body proportions, but, you know, something to think about. But first things first, I'm going to move these guys into the plane. And I don't know if you guys can really tell, but the quality of this just looks so much better than Source Filmmaker's quality. It looks like, it just looks like much more high quality, high textures. But anyway, first things first, I should probably, at least get this open. Whoop, there we go. Hopefully this doesn't crash too much. It's Rui's identical twin brother. I wish that were the case, Minty Tails. Okay, let me see. I'm going to turn borderless off for now. Let's get Pilot Rui in place first. I'm not going to do anything fancy with him here, just make him look like he's sitting down, but, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's get him in line. There we go. Oh, here we go. Blender legit makes so many SFM models better. Yes, it does. Like, this whole rigging thing that Shadow759 put me onto, it's a godsend. Like, I mean, it doesn't look the best, but it really just makes the rigs so much easier. Because initially the rigs from SFM just kind of look like what you got on the plane, just like a bunch of random dots. And for the plane, it's okay, but for characters, it's not the best, so... Yeah, really just... Yeah, again, just big shout out to him. He saved me a lot of trouble. Okay, let's... Yeah, well, I'm going to turn this music up a little bit. I'm sorry, I love this song. This will get... The one thing that the rig didn't do was... Whoops, hold on. Was these eyes here. These eyes armature. So these actually aren't quite 100% lined up, like you might see here. Yeah, they're kind of reversed. But hey, they still work, and frankly, I don't really care whether or not they're reversed or not. They're just, as long as they can move the eyes, that's all I care about. Let's see, what are you guys saying here? Source Filmmaker looked good. There were polygons. It's subtle, but you look closely, it's there. Yep, exactly. Like, Source Filmmaker is good for someone who may want to, oh yeah, I haven't got the arcade turned on. Yeah, like, Source Filmmaker is good for someone who may want to, like, dip their toes into animation, but I wouldn't recommend... Oh, actually, I gotta set this to local as well. There we go, that's way better. Oh yeah, you know what? Is the pose library open here? Yes, it is open, yes. Let's see, so, current file, user library, here we go. What do we have? Where is it? I did do his hands, right? Oh wait, do I have to click this maybe? Oh, here we go. Let's do hand, fist, and fist. That wait, oh, hold on. Okay, yep, that one worked. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's a replica, I see. Where's right hand? Let's see. Sorry, I'm just vibing to the music right now. There we go. Oh god, I love the Ace Combat soundtracks. So good. Okay, that looks okay for now. Hold on. Where's the joystick? Okay. Again, it doesn't have to look perfect because this is just kind of to fill in something. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Let's see. So I can turn him off. We'll turn borderless back on. Let's see. What do we have here? Hello to Movie Sonic Hedgehog who just came in. So this is similar to 3D render, but like not actually. Well, this kind essentially I am making a 3D render, but it's not like a random selection thing. I've got a very clear idea what I want to make, and yeah, I just sort of thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. And this little render I'm doing may or may not have something to do with the stream that I'm going to do this coming Friday / Thursday for all you Americans. Yeah. And of course, that said, being the one render, this stream may be a bit shorter than some of the others, but not really in the mood to stream for a super long period of time, so we'll see how we go. Just like there. Oh, it's a bit high. There we go. Just as long as nothing's sticking out the side. See. I like soundtracks when dramatic women / men yelling, it's like boss music. Well, actually, Anti-Maximal, that last song you just heard, that was the final boss track for Ace Combat 0. And let me just say, it's a common joke in the Ace Combat community. It goes something like this. Everyone's gangster till the sky starts speaking Latin. And yeah, it's a common trope in Ace Combat games. So hello to Kevin Reviews who just came in. I'm doing good. Let's see. What kind of jet is this? A mech-type jet like Diaclone vehicles? Actually, Keldo Studios, this jet is the Hyper Tornado from Sonic X Season 3. Of course, in my AU for Sonic, it's a bit... It still is the Hyper Tornado, but it was more so made for an elite group of fighter pilots. It wasn't like something Tails just made. Well, technically, Chuck Thorndike actually made it. God, it's been so long since I've seen Sonic X, I need to rewatch it again. Well, at least I need to rewatch Season 3, because that was, without a doubt, the best. Okay, so yeah, this plane is from the Sonicverse. The only difference with this particular plane is it's got, this right here. It's my OC's custom symbol. Am I animating? Not exactly, Drake. This is just me making a render, like a 3D render. You guys will see that a bit later on. May have to scale these characters down a little bit because they're pretty big. Let's see. Oh, thank you to Sonic Custom Company who just subscribed. Speaking of subscribers, we're getting awfully close to, turn that down a little, it's getting a bit loud. But yeah, we're getting awfully close to 30,000 subscribers. That's literally, I think, we're not even like 100 away, so that's pretty close. Let's see. I keep imagining the two of them in that ship having an air race against Starscream. Yeah, I mean, maybe you guys will see something like that in later down the track of Sonic and the Autobots. You'll have to wait and see. Okay, but in the meantime, these guys need to be actually no, I don't control this. So let's actually hold on. I'm gonna close this canopy first, and then I'll shrink them down to the right size. Wait, what the? Oh, I didn't rotate properly. Oh, shoot, okay. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah, I didn't... Whoops, okay, hold on. I'm not about to undo the whole thing, so just give me a sec, you guys. Yeah, I didn't rotate it, I rotated it globally, not locally, from before. I keep forgetting I gotta change that over in Blender, because it's naturally local in Source Filmmaker, whereas it's naturally global in Blender for some reason. I don't know why. It's just weird. I don't know if that may be a preference I have to try and fix, but oh well. Let's see if I can get this lined up. Meantime, I'll just turn... Whoops. Let's turn him off. There we go. Again, as you guys can probably see, I'm still getting the hang of this software a little bit. There we go. Now I can turn him on again. That will shrink him down a little bit. Ah, oh, come on. Again, still getting the hang of this. Okay, he's a bit too low, so we'll just raise him up. Gotta make sure he's still sitting in that seat. Let's see. It's pretty close. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's see. Louis, can you see me or my questions? I can see you there, Nova. Sorry if I missed questions, guys. I'm just kind of concentrating a little bit here. I do try to check the chat, but it goes by pretty quickly. I think there's more people have started coming to my streams. Like, there's, what, 15 people in here at the moment, I think? Which isn't a huge deal, but previously I used to get barely 10, so... Okay, that's good. So now I've got to, I believe this is the right way to do it. To object. Did that do it? Yes, it did. Okay, so they're in the plane now. They are in the plane. Okay, so now let's see. Where's the camera? There it is. Do I have the thing? No, I do not have turned it on. Okay. So let's get this. Hold on. Let's get this bad boy lined up with him. Again, I'm trying to, for those maybe coming in late, I'm trying to make a render based on this. So again, it'll be a bit different, but you guys will probably see what I'm going for. Okay, so that looks good. For now, at least. Make changes later. Okay, and now I've just got to get the plane in here. So let's get the landing gear. Hold it up. There we go. There we are. T-post power. Every bot good till Instruments of Destruction starts playing. Yeah, I like that one. Kill it. Oh, yeah. I gotta get this put in too. Let's see. Shape keys for this. Let's get that tail hook back up. Oh, by the way, guys, these afterburners you see here, these actually are animated. See? No sound effects, of course, but you know. And of course, the animation doesn't really matter specifically, but yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's get him pulled up here. Oh, whoops, hold on. Let's rewind that a little. Here we go, yep. Yeah, you can't see, but I'm just literally banging my head to the music right now. Yeah, I would recommend the Ace Combat games to anyone. Even if you're not a fan of flight simulators, just you gotta give them a try. Their storylines are really well done. Of course, the music, as you guys I'm sure are hearing, is really amazing. So, yeah. Again, I may end up changing the angle of this a little bit too, or maybe the aspect ratio, but for now, just keep it as it is. Maybe I'll move him over a little too. Hello to Cheetah Girl that just came in. cool. Have you thought of doing Diaclone Mech for your OC? Or what was that you said there? Diaclone Mech for your OC either as model or drawing? I haven't really consumed much of Diaclone. I'm just really a pure Transformers guy, Keldo. It's just because that's what I'm familiar with, but you know. Nice view of Rui T-posing. But anyway, so let's get him at the pose I want, so... I know what kind of pose I want him in already. I should be clear as well, guys, just once he's in the pose, this is a bit different, because it's, unlike the SFM renders I do, you'll probably see that this particular stream is a bit, well, this particular map, it's just grey and nothing. I've got to put in, like, a background and everything. And we'll get to that process eventually, but, yeah. So make sure, again, I've got IK rigs on this now, which is fantastic. It makes adjusting the legs so much easier. And again, I don't really have to worry about his legs too much because they're not really in frame, but you still want him to look pretty good. That looks good to me. Okay. See, will you do Sonic and the Autobots in Blender as you become more accustomed to Blender? Good question, Michael. The answer to that is yes. I do want to, like, one of my New Year's resolutions for this year is to make the full transition from Blender to SFM. And at this rate, it's going, actually, hold on, let's do the neck. But, and I'm currently planning on doing maybe I think 1 or 2 scenes in Blender for episode 3. But, yeah, but I definitely would like to bring the whole series to Blender eventually, as I get more accustomed to it. Because everyone's sort of really been making the transition. There are a handful that have chosen not to, but that, again, that's their choice if they'd rather not. This song's a jam. I'm not probably going to be saying that about every song, but oh well. His eyes look like they're in a good spot. The only thing that's just throwing me off is where he's sitting at the moment. Well, not sitting, more so standing, but anyway. That looks better. How's your day going? It's doing okay, Cheetah Girl. Got a few things on my plate at the moment, actually, but I'm pulling it off. I'm here having fun with you guys. So, yeah, that's always nice. Okay. So now I'll just bring this arm down first. Oh yeah, I gotta put this back to the level, I think. Wait, no. Yeah, I don't think... Wait, are his fingers in the view? Well, sort of. Probably just best I do them anyway, I'm not that lazy. Okay, see. Have it ever crossed your mind that you could make some characters in Blender that aren't available in the Steam Workshop? That has crossed my mind, Keldo, but I'm not a modeler. I can't model characters. Well, things I've tried to learn, but frankly, it's just not my forte. I'm not a modeler. I do very little rigging as well. Like, I'm just an animator, to be honest. I'm not, like, because the thing is, when it comes to making a production, people often specialize in different things. You've got the modelers, you've got the riggers, and you've got the animators. And I'm in the animation category. As I've said, I've tried to learn Blender, but, well, Blender. I've tried to learn modeling, but it's just not for me. It's just too hard. Like, animation is the fun bit. Of course, I hold a lot of respect for those who, literally, who do all of it, like modeling, rigging, and, Blender, but, Blender and animating, but you guys know what I mean. Like, it's just, doing all that's quite a bit to ask. But anyway, I want to get his helmet real quick, if I can grab that. Because his head's in a good spot, I think. Yep. And I'm going to move this bad boy down to here. Okay, the lineup's a bit crooked, but anyway, doesn't matter. I can manage. And I might shrink it down a little too, because it's pretty big. There we go. Also, don't ask me why the root's all the way down there. It just is the way it was imported in. Sometimes when you port things in from SFM, they don't come in 100% you expect them to. So let's see, I'll raise that up to here. Let's see, okay. It's not bad. Again, I'll change the helmet's position. I'm just trying to get a good reference here at the moment. Oh, nope, that's the wrong thing. That looks better. Besides Sonic and Transformers, what other franchises am I interested in? Good question. Well, Top Gun, that's my number 3. Well, technically, like, for those who don't know, my 3 favorite things in all of fiction is Transformers, Sonic, and Top Gun. And technically, well, I kind of put Ace Combat in the Top Gun category, because whilst Ace Combat and Top Gun are 2 separate universes, like, they both fall under a similar category, like, you know, fighter jets and everything, so Ace Combat's another one. I'm also a big fan of Star Wars. The originals and the prequels, not the sequel trilogy, screw that. Disney's ruined Star Wars for us. Another thing's Ninja Turtles. I'm pretty fond of the Turtles. What else? I've always been a fan of James Bond. Yeah, quite a few other franchises, really. Pretty much, and most sort of action things related to action. I've always been a fan of action movies, so pretty much really anything action-oriented will likely get me interested. Okay, that looks better. That looks a little better, maybe. Maybe a bit bigger. And I'll maybe rotate it as well. Yeah, the sequel trilogy can go die. Well said, Michael. Yeah, like, Star Wars will never be the same, unfortunately, without George Lucas. I did watch, speaking of Star Wars, I did watch episode 1 of Mando Season 3. Showed promise. I know lots of people are saying this Season 3 is going to be pretty bad and everything, but we'll find out. I don't really judge a book by its cover, but we'll see what happens. Because apparently it was revealed that Grogu was with Luke for 2 years before he reunited with Mando, and I'm like, why didn't we see those 2 years? Like, hello? I want to see those 2 years of Grogu training to be a Jedi. Let's see. That looks better. Maybe I'll drag him over a bit more. Whoop, I want to hit this. Yep, that looks pretty good. Now let's get this thing. Yep. Alright, that's looking pretty good, I think. Okay. Maybe I'll bring his arm in a bit more, actually. Is it? Yeah, I'll give him... Let's see. Mouth. Let's see. Where's the smile? Somewhere, yeah. Neutral. Where's sad? Smile. Here we go. Is it this one? No. Let's see if I... Nope, what about this one? This one? Okay, if it's not working, again, I'm still sort of getting some of this stuff worked out, so instead, here's what I'll do. Click on the rig, we'll go here, and we'll just make a fresh smile. Wait, really? I didn't. Let's see. Have you watched the Boba Fett series to see Luke with Grogu? I did watch that Minty Tales. I thought that was probably my favorite episode, watching Grogu train with Luke. I still feel like, again, I know this was said it was 2 years, but still, it wasn't really. I want to see where that 2 years went. Like, you know, where's all that training with Luke? Let's see. Wait, really? I did not know that. Oh, about Grogu? Yeah. Yeah, that kind of shocked me. That's what Jon Favreau said, at least. Looking good, real? Thank you, Cheetah Girl. After watching The Force Awakens, I was just like, okay, this may not be worth seeing 6-7 hours for a trilogy. Glad I never saw The Last Jedi or Rise of Skywalker. Yeah, Michael, if you haven't seen them, don't go watch them. They're garbage, mate. Like, Luke was, like, well, he still technically is one of my favorite fictional characters ever, but the way they did him in the sequel trilogy was just wrong. That ruined Luke for me. Okay, let's see. Maybe if I rotate this a smidge. Looks okay. Alright. Then maybe I can, just a bit, there we go. Also, George Lucas had to retire at some point because he's almost in his 80s. Yeah, you're right. Like, I'd expected, yes, he would probably have to retire at some point. But here's the thing. I read in a book somewhere that apparently what George Lucas's initial plan for the sequel trilogy, well, his sequel trilogy was going to be sort of Luke was going to be rebuilding the Jedi Order, Leia was going to be handling politics with the New Republic, and the Skywalker children, or the Skywalker grandchildren, so probably Leia's children, maybe Luke's children, I don't know, but they were essentially going to be having a major role as well. So whether they'd follow in Luke's footsteps and become Jedi, or maybe they'd follow Leia's footsteps and join the politics, but you know. But that was sort of what the focus was going to be, and the main villain was going to be Darth Maul, who I think was going to, I can't remember who he was going to train, but I think he was going to train like a female Sith or something like that, so, you know. But still, yeah, like, what George Lucas had planned for the sequels just sounded so much better. Luke in Legends, despite him being OP, is still just so much better. Exactly, Michael, yeah. Like, Luke in what's now considered Star Wars Legends, he was so much better in there. That's the Luke we should have gotten. And to be fair, we kind of got that in the season finale of Mando Season 2, but still, yeah. It's just... Maybe I can, bring the mouth up a little bit, actually. Here we go. So let's see. What's these. And let's just bring them up a little. Okay, no, that's a bit much. That looks good. Let's see. Hey Rui, tell me, how were you able to interact with the rig avatar? Tell me, please. So, Noxbot, the way I got this rig that you see here, I got that through an add-on called Auto Rig. It's different to the Auto Rig Pro, but Shadow759 put me onto it, and it's been a godsend. It's essentially it allows you to convert SFM rigs into more advanced rigs like this, and yeah, it's been huge. Let's see. Oh, see, Maul was killed by Ben Kenobi in Star Wars Rebels. That's true, Minty Tales, but like I said, I think this plan of George Lucas's was planned before Rebels came out, so, you know, that's where Darth Maul was going to come in. He was still technically meant to be alive, but Rebels, of course, you know, changed that. I played Lego City Undercover a long time ago, Keldo Studios. Man, I haven't played any Lego games in a while. I was meant to pick up The Rise of Skywalker, but I just, well, like, the new Star Wars game, whatever it was, the new Lego Star Wars game, but I just never got around to it. Maybe I'll pick it up eventually, but, yeah. Anyway, I need to, start working on some clouds, I think, for this, and the sky. So let's just jump into this view. Let's see. A cube? Alright, now hold on. I'm gonna just pull something up over here real quick, guys. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't work that way. Okay, let's see. Which Optimus Prime and Bumblebee is your favorite? Mine's TF Prime Optimus and TF Earthspark Bumblebee. Favorite Optimus Prime for me is G1 Prime, and for Bumblebee, probably War for Cybertron Bumblebee. The game War for Cybertron. Okay, just give me one sec, guys, hold on. Let me see, what do we need here? Principal shade, okay, so I need to, add a new one there. Yep, it's cool. I'm still getting the hang of using nodes, so yeah, just bear with me, guys. Okay, need a... Oops. Needs... Let's see. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get all these things I need. In the meantime, just sort of enjoy. This is the arguably the best song on the Ace Combat 7 soundtrack. Okay, I need a mix. There we go. Okay, what else? You know, length one. Again, I'm trying to get all the nodes I need here. Looking at like an image. No, that's not what I want. Hold on. Okay, so I need to move this. Object. Volume, yep. Let's see. Is this... hold on. Let's see, what was this? Okay. One of those. There we go. Okay, is that what I wanted? Yep. Let's see. Objects to vector, yeah. Let's see. What are you guys saying in here? Shockwave and Soundwave voices from Cyberverse were the coolest voices? Yeah, they were a bit different in my opinion. I'm just kind of prefer the originals, but that's just me. Just listen to that soprano real quick. Well, I gotta go now. You'll have fun. Thank you for stopping by, Cheetah Girl. Have a good day. Shattered Glass, you mean the Shadowverse of Sonic Prime? Oh, so Shattered Glass, Minty Tails, that's essentially like an alternate Transformers universe where the Autobots are evil and the Decepticons are good. It's a thing that's really popular in the comics. We were meant to get an episode of it in Transformers Animated, but it never happened. So, yeah. That's what Shattered Glass is. Thinking as apologies if I don't read the chat, I'm just kind of busy trying to... Okay. Let's see, that goes here. Yep. This one goes up to 1. Oh, whoops, what the? There we go. You guys will see what I'm doing here, just bear with me. And now what? Shift D, I think. Yep, there we go. Let's change that to multiply. There we go. Okay, yep, that's good. I'm just trying to... Okay, that's good. So I might should probably scale this up. Oh, actually, no, that's not gonna change anything. Speaking of Cyberverse, what are your thoughts about it? I think Cyberverse is okay. It kind of reminds me, I sort of consider Cyberverse the Sonic Boom of Transformers shows. Like, it's a good show, but it's definitely, I think, a bit more comical rather than, like, say, Transformers Prime that had a very intriguing story and had a lot of dark elements. Like, Cyberverse definitely had some cool ideas going for it. It just didn't quite reach the marks of some of the previous Transformers shows that were, like, really legendary. Okay, so now if I... whoop, shoot, did Blender crash? Oh no, we're good. Yeah, there we go, I see. I'm just trying to get something to work here. Let's see. Hello to Melody Palace, who just came in. Apologies if I said that wrong. Okay, actually, you know, I should probably put this into rendered view. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Okay, again guys, I've got a tutorial pulled up over here. I'm just sort of following, let's see. So this is where the noise texture comes in. Okay, that down to here. And this is the mix. Got to just do a bit of rearranging here real quick. Okay, the mix goes into here. And that goes into there. Oh, hold on. Color, actually. There we go. Let's see. What is it into? Linear light, I think. There we go. Let's see. Do you plan to use some of the Bayverse video game models in your series like Warbot Decepticon drones? Probably not, Kildo, but maybe. As I've said before, some of the Bayformers stuff I try to avoid. Like, I may leave a couple of small references here and there, but, because there are some elements I liked about the Bay films, but, yeah, I think I'm going to try and keep it fairly G1-esque as much as I can. And of course, this goes into here. There we go, now it's working. You guys can probably see where I'm going with this now. So now what? I see. Okay, so I can get rid of this. Now I just need a... Here we go. It needs to go into density, I believe. And into volume, yep, that's good. This goes up to 100. There we go. Okay, now I see. I see now. Okay, that's fine. I just need to yeah, I'm just doing some experimenting here at the moment. Let's see. What about the new Transformers maybe coming up in June, or is it July? I don't know, but what do we want to see from Rise of the Beasts? So Rise of the Beasts I'm super pumped for. It looks like it's probably going to be the best Transformers movie yet. The only real negative I've got is what they're going to do with Wheeljack. I'm not particularly fond of his design, but regardless, it's showing a lot of promise, Rise of the Beast, so yeah, I'm super excited. Okay, let's see. Now if I want to... So if I change this to like a brighter white, does it do anything? Hold on. Yeah, now I think I've got to I think I know what I'm gonna do now. So I've got, you guys can probably see what that is. Let's see. What if I scale down the roughness? No. let's see if I go to... Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to get the world set up. Now I'm pretty sure I can remember how to do this. I need a sky texture. Now I'm pretty sure if I connect it to here, does it do it? Yeah, here we go. Let me just go to this view real quick. Gonna do some changements. So it's whoops. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, this may lag a little bit. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I see. Got to set this to cycles. That's why it's not working properly. Oh, did it crash? Oh shoot. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Did I just lose all? I don't think I saved. Oh no, did I not save? Oh shoot. Oh no, okay, we're good, we're good. What did we lose? Just the cloud, okay. Okay, whew, I guess it's not a huge loss. Okay, there we go. Let's see, okay, so I may have to make that cloud again of all things, but you know, first things first, I'm gonna switch this to the proper the proper setting. Cycles GPU. Should have done that at the start. I'm an idiot. Okay. And you know, I'm going to do the sky first, because that's going to be a huge contributor. So, sky. Yep, that's good. And I want to go to this view. Okay, and you know, I'm going to save real quick. There we go. Yeah, there we go, now it's working. Let's do 0.3 maybe. There we go. Now the sun will bring up to about here. Oh man, it's okay. Crest isn't completely averted. We've managed to avert most of it. The sun intensity can go there. Elevation, this needs to go up to about here. But yeah, word of advice, kids, always save your work when you work in animation. Like, normally I'm actually really good at that. I think I just got preoccupied with making that cloud. I just forgot. Okay, now let's see. Now let me just pull this image up again real quick. Where's the cloud? Okay, so it's all the sun. Cloud, let's see. I need this to go... The size is fine. Needs to go this way. There we go. Let's see. At least your computer doesn't have Sonic 06 loading times like mine. Yeah, I mean, my computer's pretty good at what it does, but, you know. Okay. But, you know. So that's, yeah, that looks good to me. I just need to get more ozone, maybe. Dust. Let's see, sun intensity. I think this is what I want. I do have some additional lights as well, but we'll see. Let's get the elevation up a little more. Maybe I'll bring down the intensity a bit. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the little opera there from the Unsung War. Okay, don't need much dust. Let's go with 0.3. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now let's go back to here. Let's see if I can make another one of Yeah, I'm gonna save real quick. Not making the same blue there. Okay, mesh. See if I can remember this. Whoops. No, the camera's okay. I'll just go back to this view real quick. Okay, new material, get rid of that. So let's see, I need a principal volume there, that's good. Need mix. Yep. Okay, let me just go back through all this. Okay, I need a texture coordinate. Need a noise texture. How do we get one of those again? Let's see, I need a... What's this last one? Well, can't read it, it's too small. Vector, that's right. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oh, here comes the best bit. Sorry guys, I just had to listen to that real quick. Let's see, when's the next random renders? Me and Nova want to present our ideas. Well, I'm glad you guys have been thinking of ideas. I'm not sure when the next one will be. Maybe it'll be next week. It just sort of depends on my mood, because I've been doing those quite a bit as of late. I just sort of got a little bit bored of them. It's not to say they're gone forever. Like, don't get me wrong, they're definitely going to come back. They're still fun to do. But ultimately, you know, I don't want to do something that's like, you know, something that's just going to bore me to death, so let's see. Okay, that's there. It needs to be set to length, I believe. Yep. Now let's see. Duplicate that for later. There we go. This one goes into here, I think. Is it? Hold on. Okay. Okay, it's not this one. Let's see. Map range, that's what I want. Goes into here, and goes to there. Let's see. So 1. Let's see, 0, 0. Is that what I want? Yeah, it's gonna be a 1 as well. Well, actually, I put it in the wrong way, I think. This one's gotta go. There we go, now it's working. Oh, okay, I see what I can do. So if I go into edit mode, scale it. Oh, whoop, shoot. Okay, now let's scale that up a little. Hit now, let's see. That's what I was doing wrong from before. Okay, so I get this here. Needs to be a multiply, this one. 4. Let's do a 1 in here as well. Okay. Yeah, no, let me just go with 0. That's why it's not working. So. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. By the way, look up Nova's comment from before, like a few minutes ago. I'll get to that in a segment, where just let me I'm trying to work this out while I can. So now I get the noise texture into there. Okay, this mix. What the? Ads? Excuse me? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, the playlist I've got going is not on my Spotify. Just Ace Combat music isn't on Spotify, unfortunately. There we go, got that problem fixed. Okay, let's see. This needs to be a, float. Needs to be color. Map there. Let's see. I hate ads. Yep, ads are stupid. Hey there, first time trying out Blender, like what you did with the Tornado Squad. Actually, Keyseek, I've been learning Blender for a little bit, past couple of weeks now, pretty much, as much as I can. But, essentially, I've just sort of been, continuing to sort of show you guys what I've been doing in here. Okay, it looks good. So now we just gotta do some little adjustments here. Okay, that's good. Now what? Now I think I drag this into here. Density. And the map range goes to 0, I think? Nope. Let's do straight 10 maybe. Oh, actually, no, he's... There we go, now we can see it. Okay, first let's make it... Let's see, I may do some more adjustments a bit later, actually, but we'll see how this goes. Yeah. Yep, that's good. Okay. Anyway, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. Hold on. Yep. And shaded view. Let's see. Here we go. That's looking better. I can also make some other adjustments, like the the detail as well. Okay, let's see. Oh. This thing's bigger than I thought it was. Now I want to try and get these sort of up around. Well, you can see the gap there between. We should probably go back to this view now, I think. Where did I put that cloud? There it is. Let's see. Yep, just gotta do a bit of adjustments here. Duplicate that. Make it this one a bit bigger. Okay. May actually end up rotating the sun a little bit more, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's give that a shot. Okay, so let's go back to here. Let's go worlds. Let's see, sun rotation. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay, that's not bad. Looks better to some degree. See. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna go back to object. Now let's change the color of this to a bit darker. Yep. Why not add Knuckles to the team? Will be some punch. What team are you talking about to Sonic and the Autobots team? Because he's going to show up in there eventually. Technically, he already is in the series. He just hasn't got a huge role yet. Yeah, I promise you guys that will change. Yeah, I'll copy that. You know, I'm going to do something a bit different here. Let's switch this to local. Yep. I'm actually going to go ahead and... Where's the scale here? No, I want this one. There we go. How does that look? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. How long are we going for? An hour and 12? Okay, yeah, sure. We're sort of going for about as long as I was hoping we would, just a bit over an hour. Okay, I'll put some more final touches on it. Let me get a look at the render again. Yes, we need a few more clouds. Some larger scale ones, so... This one down to here. Raise it up to about there. It looks kind of... I need to get this fixed a little bit. What if I... There we go. Oh yeah, that's what you need to do. Now let me... Yep. There we go. Get this one up a little. Let's see. Keeps showing the word deception instead of Decepticon. Yeah, that's what autocorrect does. So I'm just doing a bit of fine tweaking here before we call it. It's looking okay. I wouldn't say it's perfect like the last one I did. But again, I think it's just a good way to sort of help me get the hang of Blender a little bit more. This cloud over here needs to be altered a bit more because it's a bit too close to all the action there. Let's see. And that didn't really do much. Maybe blend these together. There we go. That looks cool. This one's sticking out the side here. That doesn't look the best though. I'll move it up to here maybe. Okay. I think that looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? Let's see. How much did I miss? I had to go take my medicine. Oh no, you're good, Metal Bread. Not too much. I think we're looking just about to probably wrap it up here. I think we're just about done with the render. Let's see, I'll just quickly click off that. So again, guys, let me put this up here. This was the reference. I know a bit different, but you can see. Maybe I'll do some adjustments later on. Like maybe put a few more clouds in and everything. But you know, actually, maybe I can drag one of them over here. We'll move it this way. I'm just sort of experimenting at this point, to be honest. Okay, I'm just going back up to here. This is the one I want. Did you answer Nova's comment yet? Sorry, Metal Braden. I have been kind of busy doing this, so if he wants to put it in again, if Nova's still here, then that's fine. But yeah, I don't think I'll be able to scroll up and find it at this point. I'm sorry. And again, guys, like if I do miss a comment, I am sorry. It's just sometimes it's kind of hard to read the chat and do this at the same time. Bring this one out to here. Wonder what Amy's reaction is when she realized that Sonic's nowhere to be found in Sonic's world. Stay tuned, Melody. You'll get an answer soon. There. Wait, what? Did Blender crash? Oh, god damn it! Hold on. Another ad. Get out of here. There we go. Okay, anyways. Let me save this. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good at this point. Maybe I'll scale this one out a bit more this way. Again, guys, I'm still getting the hang of blending here, so I know it doesn't really look professional and everything, but again, this is just sort of a way I'm trying to practice my skills a little bit. Save my comment for the next stream. It's about to be done. Yeah, okay, sure. If you want to save it for the next stream, that's fine. I should probably turn that off for you guys now. That reference for you. But let's see. Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Thank you all for coming. I'm gonna... Yeah, thank you all for coming. Essentially, I'm going to render this out, make a couple of tweaks. I'll put it up on Twitter and some other places as well. This Friday, we're going to start a new video game playthrough. May or may not have some relation to this, so stick around for this Friday / Thursday for those in America. You guys, there'll be a new game playthrough that we're going to start, so I'm excited for that. And, yeah, basically, I'll see you guys all in a... Hold on, what's Michael said? YouTube Music is a music app. Wow, I never would have guessed that. Hey, it wasn't me that told you that. It was these bloody ads that just coming out of nowhere. Damn things. Alright, but anyways, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to render this out. Thank you all.